You guys should be glad that I love you so much. I made my bed for you. I never make my bed. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel for all things mommy, wife, and life. My name is Chessa. Today is an extra fun video because, surprise, I am pregnant again. Right now, upon recording this video, I am 11 weeks pregnant, but we aren't telling anybody. You won't see this video until after I am 13 weeks pregnant. So I'll be officially in the second trimester by the time you guys see this video. Before we get started, I have to plug my channel really quick. If you guys could please hit that subscribe button and be part of my family, I would really appreciate it. I post motherhood and lifestyle content every Friday, and I'm hoping to post now on Mondays as well, now that I have some extra things to post about. So if that's something you're interested in, please hit that subscribe button. And if you are already a subscriber, I love you to the bottom of my heart, and I really appreciate you guys. The reason that I didn't want to announce it sooner was because, if you didn't know, I did have a miscarriage back in June, and we told everybody right away. And then after that, we decided that after this time that I got pregnant, we would wait just until I was a little bit further along, just because I didn't want to go through that again and then have like everybody know, and so we just decided to wait. After I had my miscarriage in June, I actually got pregnant the following month in July. And I originally thought that my due date was at the end of March, like March 27th. But I went to the doctor, and the first time I went, they found a heartbeat, thank God. And that was all fine. They said everything looked fine, but it was just too early at the time that I went for them to actually do a measurement and get a final date. So I had to wait 2 weeks. And then when I went back the second time, they said that I was like 6 or 8 weeks along. I can't quite remember. I was much further along, and they could measure, and they said my due date is April 7th. So I'm really excited. I don't know, something about an April baby sounds really cute. I don't know. Maybe it's just me because it's happening to me, but I don't know, something about an April baby sounds sweet. Just forewarning you, this is going to involve a lot of girl stuff. So if you're not into that kind of stuff, then bye. So I was tracking my ovulation, and because I didn't really have a period after my miscarriage, there was really nothing for me to go by but except that that miscarriage date. So that's what I was going by, and that's why it gave me the date of March 27th, but I guess it happened like a little bit later than that. So I just used the generic ovulation tests from the grocery store, and I highly recommend those. I did try the clear blue ovulation tests, and I didn't like those as much because they just weren't as like accurate as the generic ones were. I was pretty surprised about that. Don't rule out the generic tests from your grocery store because they actually work great. I think they work better than the clear blue, because I was kind of going back and forth, but I would get better reads from the generic ones. I have my list here of everything I want to talk about, so if you see me looking down, that's why. So my early symptoms were, oh my gosh, like I have never had symptoms like this. Like in my last pregnancy, I never had symptoms like this. I mean, I had a few of them, but this is like to a different degree, which is crazy. I've had a ton of fatigue. I just felt so drained, which is super normal. And I did have that a little bit with my first one, but this time I just feel, maybe it's because I'm older, but I just feel like it's hitting me 10 times harder. I'm just like so fatigued. Definitely sore breasts the first like many weeks. Even now, like they're just starting to subside now, and I'm at 11 weeks. But before, it was just like I'd have to wear a sports bra to bed, because if I didn't wear a bra to bed, I'd wake up and like, sorry, but my boobs would be in so much pain. Just, I don't know why, they're just like, they're heavier because they're preparing for breastfeeding and all that stuff. So maybe that's why, but I'd have to wear a sports bra to bed because otherwise I just wake up in so much pain. I had a lot of bloating. I felt like I was showing like immediately because I just felt so bloated, but that did go away, and I did feel like my like tummy kind of subsided. Now that I'm 11 weeks, it's kind of back. So I'll show you my bump shot after this, but it's kind of back now. Heightened sense of smell. Oh my God. It was, I had this the first time around too, but this is like to another degree, just like all my other symptoms were. My husband will be working out in the garage, and if he like leaves the door open to like let like and puts a fan in the door to like let it in, I can smell it. I can smell him sweating from upstairs, and it makes me so unbelievably sick. Like I have to shut the door as soon as I go down there. I even put like my mask on and wear it in the house if I can smell even like a little bit of his sweat, because it makes me so sick. Whoa. I've had like tons of waves of nausea. Like I would get just the feeling like I'm super nauseous, but I would never actually vomit. And this happened the last time too. I got like maybe like a week's worth of morning sickness with my other pregnancy with my daughter, and then I would just munch on some snacks and it would go away. And kind of the same thing this time, but it definitely lasted a lot longer. I had such a low appetite. Like I felt hungry and I wanted to eat, but nothing seemed appetizing at all. Like I didn't have this with my first pregnancy. I felt fine and I could eat as much as I really wanted and it was fine. But this time I actually lost weight. Like I started out at like 185 and I would like went down to like 177 or something like that, because I was just not hungry. I wasn't even hungry for like lunch. I was having an aversion to like poultry. I still kind of am having an aversion to poultry. Like chicken sounds disgusting unless it's in like the right way. And if it's a certain texture, forget about it. Like I'm spitting it out. It's just certain things like just make me, I'm just not hungry for things at all. Like the only thing that I would really eat for dinner was like pickles. I loved like ramen noodles and pickles. Like I've been craving a lot of salty things this time around, which kind of makes me think that it's a boy. I don't know. I do have my sneak peek results in, but we're gonna do a gender. I haven't looked at them. But we're gonna do a gender reveal. So I sent those results off to get some cannons, and we're gonna surprise everybody. And I'll definitely post that video. But yeah, so we don't know the gender, but because of all my cravings, I really think that it's gonna be a boy this time. I don't know. I know every pregnancy is different, but before I would crave tons of sweet stuff. I would crave like blueberry muffins and watermelon and I would eat tons of fruit. But this time my sweet tooth is completely gone. I do not crave sweet things, except for like popsicles. I have been like kind of like, it's kind of nice to have like popsicles, but other than that, like I don't want anything sweet, which is not me. If you know me, you know that's not me. I have the biggest sweet tooth ever. So this is really rare for me. Yeah, just the thought of food just disgusted me. And I even had, and this was the biggest surprise for me. I didn't even want coffee. I wasn't craving coffee at all. Like all I wanted was tea. And I have like, I'll see if I can insert a picture of the tea that I've been liking, but it's just like a ginger peach tea. So anything that's like calming for the stomach, like anything with ginger in it, I've been drinking that tea because that does help me feel a little bit better. I just started getting back on coffee recently because like for the first few weeks I was just like, that doesn't even sound good to me. Like I would brew coffee and take it to work. I'd have like a sip and I'd be like, I don't even want it. I was having these like really sharp pains, which kind of got me really scared because before, like when I knew I was pregnant with my, when I had the miscarriage, I had those pains. And I was kind of nervous because like I had like these super intense sharp pain. And I thought like, oh my gosh, like that means I was going to have like a miscarriage or something. Cause then I did have that miscarriage. And now I've been getting them again. And I was like telling my doctor about them and she's like, no, it's really nothing to worry about. Like if they're like really sharp pains on like the sides, like of my abdomen. And she was saying it's just round ligament pain. So it's nothing to worry about. She's like, only if like you feel it like in the very dead center of your stomach, that's when you should be more concerned about it. But other than that, she said like that's super normal. But I didn't have round ligament pain until like my third trimester with my daughter. So this was really new for me. I'm still really irritable. Like, but for the first 10 weeks, I was so irritable. Oh my gosh. Like anything anybody would do would just set me off. I'd get so mad. And I would just have to take deep breaths and like walk away, leave the room. Like I was losing my temper with my daughter a lot more, which was making me sad. So I had to take a step back for a little bit because I'm just like, I was getting so irritable with everybody. So if you were a victim of my irritability, I'm very sorry. Hopefully that goes away soon. I've also been really emotional because, you know, all the hormones and all that stuff. So I've been super emotional. And of course I've had like frequent urination. That's pretty common anyway. I've had really bad headaches this time around. I don't remember having this bad of headaches before. But my headaches have been super bad. Of course, the only thing you can take is Tylenol, which does absolutely nothing for me because I'm prone to migraines anyway. That hasn't really done much for me. I don't know if you're supposed to take extra strength Tylenol, but I have been. I just took a one. I don't take a double dose, which like I normally take with like regular Tylenol. So I would just take a 1 extra strength. But I think the doctors even say that you should stay away from extra strength, but that's like all the Tylenol I had. So I would just take 1. But yeah, headaches have been really bad this time around. So yeah, my cravings have literally been pickles, ramen noodles, salty broths were really good. Wheat thins. I've been eating wheat thins like nonstop, and I've been like dipping them in cream cheese. So my starting weight was 185 and I'm 5'9", just for reference. Yeah, I just weighed myself and I'm 178 right now, but my starting weight when I was 185. And I was working out. I was just still doing the Chloe Ting workouts, like same as I was doing before, which was fine. But I did kind of take like a couple weeks off. I wanted to just start walking a lot, but then with all the fires here in California, the air quality was really bad and I didn't think it was good for me to be outside because I am pregnant. So I wasn't doing that. And I stopped working out because I was kind of nervous to continue the Chloe Ting workout. So I think I'm gonna just start Googling or YouTubing some pregnancy safe workouts because I do still wanna work out, but I just don't wanna do, I don't know, I just don't feel like doing the Chloe Ting ones anymore. Oh yeah, and another symptom has been just like vivid dreams. I've been starting to get like, before this, I don't remember dreaming very much at all. Sometimes I'd have random dreams, but now that I'm pregnant, I have dreams all the time. I have been kind of going back and forth with the idea of doing a natural birth this time, just because I did kind of want to experience it. And this, I think, might be our last baby. So I'm like, this is my chance, I guess, to feel what it actually should feel like. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to do that. Because it was painful the first time around, and like, it sucks because you don't know how long it's going to be. Like if I knew when it would end, I could wrap my head around that and I could push through and probably do it naturally. But because I don't know how long it would take, like you just don't see light at the end of the tunnel because it's just so hard to gauge that. So I was just, I don't know. And then there's no reward for giving a natural birth. You can say you gave it natural and somebody might be like, good for you, but at the end of the day, like that's not worth it to me for all the pain. But we'll see this time around if I change my tune. But I would kind of like to experience what it would feel like, but at the same time, I don't know if I want to put myself through that stress, because last time it was so nice. It was so chill once I got the epidural, mind you. But anyway, I know this video is going to be super, super long, but I did order a bump box this time around because this might be my last time being pregnant. I really wanted to spoil myself this time, and so I thought that a bump box would be really fun. I think I signed up for the 9-month one, so I should be getting one every month for the remainder of my pregnancy, which I'm really excited about. I'll show you guys what's in it really quick. I did already open it. Sorry, but curiosity killed the cat, so I needed to know what was inside. As soon as you open it up, it looks like this. This says, tired as a mother, bother at your own risk. And then the back says, for when mama just needs another nap. And I'm not a napper, but I'll tell you what, this time around, I've been wanting to nap a lot more. And this just is, it says get your glow on, and it just has all of the pricing on everything in the box and like its retail price. So I'll go through that. So it comes with this little bag here. I'm not really a fan of these bags. I don't really use them for anything, but it just says Bump Life, which is kind of cute, and the colors are sweet. But so it says that bag is $12.99. It says tip, this could be a great addition to your hospital bag to carry your chapstick, hand sanitizer, phone charger, and more. So maybe I will keep that for my hospital bag. That's a good idea. I'm glad that it put that tip in there because I probably would have just thrown it away. Sorry. Okay, so next is this Oh Baby Anti-Stretch Body Oil, Omegas and 7 Super Plants. It's from Mambino Organics. Protects against stretch marks, promotes skin firmness and tone, soothes itchy skin for lasting comfort. Use AM and PM, apply liberally and massage into damp skin after shower or bath. And this retails for, it's not on here. Weird. Anyway, this also came in it, and it's super dusty because of like the little like paper that they put in it, but it says feel and fly as a mother, Bump Life. So this is cute, but I probably wouldn't have picked this out for myself. I'm into the more like insulated water bottles now, but I mean, this couldn't hurt to just leave around the house and you know, I might use it. And that is $13.99. And then I'm glad that they sent a new face wash because I did need a new face wash really badly. And I was like not knowing which face wash to get because I just wasn't sure which one was like pregnancy safe and stuff. So I'm glad that they sent this. This is Bella B Organics foaming face wash. This retails for $9.99. If you're struggling with pregnancy acne, this is supposed to be good without the use of harsh chemicals. So I am glad that they sent this. I was looking for another one. Two more things. So they sent this deodorant. This also retails for $9.95. This is safe to use during pregnancy. This is just called Humble, by the way. I don't know if I said that or not, but I'm not sure if it works. I haven't tried it yet. The scent is geranium and vetiver. It's kind of just smells like that soap aisle at, if you just walk through like the soap aisle at a grocery store, like Whole Foods, it kind of smells like that a little bit. I don't know if I'm gonna like it on me, but I'll give it a shot. I've been on like the healthy deodorant train for a while now, so if you guys are interested, I can do a whole video on natural deodorants and what I think about them. And then the last thing is this face roller. It retails for $20, and I actually already have one of these. It's a pink jade roller, but this one is a white jade eye roller and facial roller. I don't really even use the one that I do have, so maybe I'll give this away to somebody. Not really a fan of the one that I do have anyway. I use it occasionally, but that's everything in my bump box, and I'll show you guys my bump shot, and that is it for this video. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I would really love it if you guys would hit that subscribe button so you guys can stay tuned for all the new videos. I am going to be doing more pregnancy updates, so if you guys like these type of videos, please give us a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. I would love to know if you are pregnant and expecting as well, because it'd be really cool if we could follow along this journey together. You can see a little bump today. My love handles are definitely starting to show a little bit, but you can definitely see that it's curving out a little bit more. And that is 11 weeks. With these, you can't really tell that much. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.